Meanwhile, the president's former Secretary for Civil Affairs, Byung-woo, has been banned from leaving the country as prosecutors look further into the accusations against him. On Monday, he was interrogated for 15 hours, but many are saying it's too little, too late. Kim Jung-soo explains why.
Byung-woo, the former presidential secretary for civil affairs, has returned home after 15 hours of questioning at the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's office. But it may not be long before he's called back in for another round. Woo is suspected of abuse of authority, embezzling funds from his family-owned company, and failing to correctly disclose the full value of his real estate properties. Prosecutor General Kim Soo-nam on Monday ordered the team in charge of investigating the Choi Soon-sil case to look into a dereliction of duty charge against Woo. And at a press conference on the same day, Lee Young-ryul, head of the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office and chief investigator on the Choi Soon-sil case, said in a press conference that it could resummon Woo for questioning if it finds any connection between him and Choi. The renewed focus on Woo comes after 6 members of the main opposition party on Sunday called on prosecutors to investigate Woo for failing to prevent Choi, a private citizen with no security clearance, from accessing presidential office documents, which they said constitutes a dereliction of duty. Meanwhile, Korean media outlets have since cast doubt on the rigor of the interrogation process, based on a photograph of Woo taken while he was inside the building. They say the photo shows that prosecutors spared Woo, who previously held high-level positions in the prosecutor's office, from the usually unforgiving interrogation process. In addition, they point to remarks made at a press conference afterward, when prosecutors said the interrogation focused only on the corruption charges against Woo, but did not cover his possible involvement in the ongoing Choi Soon-sil scandal. Finally, they say Woo was summoned more than 2 months after presidential office investigator Lee Seok-soo had filed a request for a formal investigation with the Supreme Prosecutor's Office. Kim Jung-soo, Arirang News.